Hello everyone, welcome to our next Chamber Chat series. Today I'm here with Leslie Golden from Weight and Gold Wellness here in Watertown, and we're going to learn a little bit more about her business. Welcome, Leslie.
Thank you. So happy to be here.
You bet.
Well, I'm Dr. Leslie Golden, and I'm the CEO founder of Weight and Gold Wellness, and we're here in Watertown, and we help patients find their best physical and mental weight.
Great. So let us know where you're located. Where is your office?
So we're in the Watertown Regional Medical Center's medical office building.
Okay.
That can be a little confusing though, because most of us know that front part of the building where orthopedics and the eye center are, and we're on the back side.
Okay.
So.
Okay, great. And your office hours and how people get a hold of you there?
Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and we have a phone number patients can call or potential patients can call, and then a website, weightandgoldwellness.com, with a lot of information on it.
Great, and let's hear a little bit more about your history with Watertown and how you ended up where you are now.
So I moved to Watertown in 2015 after residency. My mother was from Watertown and visited here a lot as a child, as they were in the military, so we moved all the time. And when I finished training, my parents lived up here, so moved up here to be close to them. When I first started in Watertown, I was working with the hospital clinics, and then moved over to Watertown Family Practice and started practicing more obesity medicine and weight loss and behavior change with patients, and got additional training in that, fell in love with the changes we were seeing in people, and it really met my sense of purpose that I was always seeking to really have an impact in people's life and their quality of life, and it took off from there.
Great. Well, I've been hearing nothing but good things myself personally. If you guys aren't already following them, please follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Leslie does a great job of explaining in depth what it is they do there, but tell us a little bit more specifically on your average patient or what you hear or who you can help there at your clinic.
Sure. So it really varies, because there's such a significant misunderstanding about weight, the word obesity, and how we go about treating that and maintaining that lifelong. There's this age-old eat less, move more. It's that simple. Do a diet, reach some goal weight, and then you'll figure it out from there, and you don't need help beyond that. And over the last several decades, there's so much more information out there about how our body controls our weight, fights back against weight loss. And it's really been determined that once this process sets in, and we call it obesity, it is a disease state at that point. And we all need help and guidance and potentially medication even to reach a point where our bodies aren't burdened by the diseases that can come from carrying excess weight. And also, we're feeling like we're living our authentic life in our authentic body, and can do the things that we want to do without the shame and blame of, I need to figure this out, my body's broken.
And I understand you do, like, a big thing there is health coaching.
Yeah, so a lot of our program, it really is individualized. There is, I don't care where you go or what you see, there is no one size fits all to treating anyone with their weight. You know, we have patients that maybe they don't need to lose any weight at all, but they have a difficult relationship with food. They've used food for coping for most of their life, and they've been able to maintain their weight, but they want to take back their control of that relationship. And then we have patients that have significant changes that they need to make in order to fix multiple conditions, and they have a lot more weight that they want to lose. And so it's very individualized, and for each patient when they come in, we really try to get to know them, meet them where they are, see how this has impacted their life, and hear what they've tried to do one of the things that bothers me the most is this assumption that people have never tried before.
Yep.
Because so many of us have multiple times. So really finding out what this experience has been like for them, and then we can start to create a very focused, individualized plan with their own nutrition change, physical activity change, work on their behaviors, consider medicine if needed, and then we try to have frequent visits. Usually we meet with most patients monthly to give that support, and then the health coaches, we have a whole team of health coaches that meet with them virtually, usually weekly for the first month, and then every 2 months then on to help with that support, that accountability. A lot of people will say, oh, I don't think I need that. I know what to do. And, I always remind people, I know what to do too. But I have my own health coach because someone has to remind me that I keep promising myself that I'm not going to drink coffee past 2 p.m. and then I forget and I keep drinking coffee past 2 p.m. and I don't sleep well, right? So we all like to think our friends and family will be that accountability partner. But they're some of the first people to give us a break when we've had a hard day. But these health coaches are very good at reminding us of what our goals are, what do we really want overall, more than what sounds good right now, and how do we keep moving forward with some of these goals that we've set for ourselves.
Absolutely. And me personally, like, accountability is huge. So if you have somebody that you need to check in with, you need to tell them, that keeps me on track more than anything else. Give us an example of someone, maybe a misconception or what somebody might be hesitant to come see you. Like, give us an example of what that looks like and how you overcome their fears and welcome them in.
I think, unfortunately, a lot of patients have had challenging interactions with the medical community about their weight and the community in general. I know personally I have myself as well. And I've interacted with several patients that it's been recommended to them to come see us, whether by family or by another medical provider. Maybe they need to lose weight to move forward with the surgery. And they're scared and hesitant to because they think I may be judgmental. I may assume that they haven't tried at all.
Sure.
A lot of times in that first meeting with some patients that have had a lot of trauma from these interactions, will come in and give a lot of kind of defensive report of like, I've tried, I really have tried, really almost trying to convince me. And I always love to tell them, like, you don't have to convince me. I am the one person that knows how hard this is. I believe how hard this is. I believe you've tried and your body's been fighting back against you, and we need to work around it and we can figure it out. And really giving people that space to help them understand they're not broken. This is not their fault. They have nothing to be ashamed of. And we can find a path that will work for them. And it's one of my favorite things to just see the relief in that moment of that experience of someone that understands this is something I've felt my whole life. Like, I have tried. There has to be something in my body that is not letting this happen. And here is an expert telling me that that's what's actually going on. And when we release all that shame and blame, we can actually start to make a lot of changes. And a lot of patients, they say, oh, I wish I would have come in a long time ago.
Yeah, I believe that. This is great. So again, Weight and Gold Wellness, if you haven't checked them out, please do so. Their website is a wealth of information. They have a lot of videos and information on there. And Leslie, it was great meeting with you. Walk with a Doc is coming up. You can find more information on that on Facebook, and you're actually able to walk with Leslie when they do that and talk with her, find out if this might be a good fit for you. But we encourage all of you, like I said, we'll probably have some testimonials coming up here in the near future from some of our chamber members that have personally used Leslie's services and how happy they are with the results. So Thank you so much for meeting with us today.
Thank you for having me.
You bet.